Much love to all the Tatays, fathers, Titos, Lolos. All of you guys are out there. You guys play such an integral role in the communities.
For me, I love when guys cry.
Me too.
It's so hot. It's like, yeah, cry.
Yes.
Do it.
That look when it's like they're still trying to be tough.
And they're holding it in.
But they're holding it in. Yeah.
Were your dads like emotional when you were growing up? Like, did they say I love you a lot?
My dad did when he was a kid. When I was a baby and I was a kid. I think there was a certain age where it stopped. And I haven't heard it in a long time.
Your dad asks you to fix his phone for the 47th time this month. You've already showed him twice. Am I Bastos to tell him to Google it?
Nah, bro. Learn some skills.
I love ribs. I can eat ribs every day.
I'll do the rib fest.
ribs.
I do a blooming onion.
Yes.
And then it's perfect.
Lemonade. You got to get your lemonade.
Fun fact, my husband has a whole photo album on his phone of me peeing in public places because
If you guys could describe your dad in 3 words, what would they be? My dad's like really funny.
Mine are smart. Like he really knows a lot of stuff about everything. Like
I would describe my dad as loving, lover boy at heart. He's such a softie, as cool as he tries to be.
very first Filipino NBA Finals champion.
Hey! The sun is out. It's summertime in Toronto, and you are in the right place. You got Jada.
I'm Jess.
Tita Mickey.
And we are calling all boss babaes and creative kabayan.
It's your favorite time of the week. It's your Tita break where we redefine what it means to be a Tita.
And we are very grateful that you're here to join us. And now that I can see the stats, I see how many of you have started following us. So thank you so much. But if you haven't already, hit the subscribe, hit the follow button. We're on Spotify. We are on YouTube. We're on TikTok-ish and Instagram as well.
TikTok-ish.
TikTok-ish. We're working on
Give
it. Okay?
Tita some grace. Okay?
It's a lot.
We're trying.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
We're a
It's a
small
lot.
team, guys. Which also, we got offered help by someone that we met at Queen's Park.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyways,
gosh.
we'll talk more about that.
Okay, amazing.
Meeting
Amazing.
after. And we miss you, Kai. I know
we're
you're not
missing
here
Kai
this
this
week, but you are here in spirit. All right. Well, it's a special holiday that sometimes you guys don't get the love that you actually do deserve. But with that said, happy Father's Day to all the Tatays out there. Or in Tagalog, you may say,
Maligayang Father's Day.
You really need to coin that.
that's a Filipino-Canadian way to say it. But I did search up the actual ways to say it. In Tagalog, it's Maligayang Araw ng Mga Ama. Or in Bisaya, Malipayong Adlaw sa Amahan. And reading that just reminded me of the bridesmaid scene when she's like, Azul Santo.
Oh, gosh.
We're trying, guys. But yeah, much love to all the Tatays, fathers, Titos, Lolos. All of you guys are out there. You guys play such an integral role in the community. So all the love.
Yeah,
all the love.
appreciate it for sure.
So what's the most dad thing that your dad does, guys?
So many, honestly.
There really are so many.
Actually, the other day, I was at this house and I caught him doing like the Asian man stance. Like just looking,
Asian man stance?
just your hands behind your back, and he's just like looking in the backyard. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, like that's the thing. Like just
I didn't know that was a thing.
Or it's
Yeah, I know
like
it's a
hand
thing.
on hip with the cup, mug
Yeah.
just staring into the distance.
Your grass, looking at your grass grow.
Or your dad's like, do they obsess over the grass?
a little bit, not like obsessed. I wouldn't say obsessed.
I wouldn't say obsessed. My dad just always wants to make sure it's cut.
Yeah, it's cut. It's watered.
It's going
no
to rain.
dead spots.
That's so true. Oh man. Yeah, like we used to have like 2 acres of land, so like my dad would be in his John Deere just like in his tractor going, and like so that, but I don't know if he's ever like really like looked. Now like but my father-in-law, so we live like around the corner from them. So like if Michael doesn't do the grass and it's growing really long, I'm like and my eye starts
your
twitching and
parents are
I'm like,
gonna
guys, he's just gonna show up and start doing the lawn, so just do it. And sure enough, he always shows up, but Michael's been more on top of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, the one, and this is why, shout out Kyle Glizzo, who we saw at STC. Well, you guys did. I left right after. But that's why it kills me so much when he does the, anyways. Because my dad will do that. Like, he'll literally ask you a question. It's like, whatever, like, completely different topic, and I'll answer, and I think, like, he'll carry the conversation, and then I'll just be like, anyway, so your mom is going to go, and, like, just, like, switches directions completely, but that's definitely something that my dad does.
No, I know what my like most dad thing he does. So my dad watches the podcast every week, right? Like, so
hi, Tito.
of course.
My dad. So rude.
But the most dad thing about him is like not knowing the name of any of your friends.
Yes!
Because,
oh my God!
Yeah. Okay,
Yes!
because Kai taught me how to make adobo. Thank you to Kai. I know she's not here. So then my dad asked me, he's like, oh, where did you get that adobo recipe? I'm like, from Tita Kai. He's like, who's that? I'm like, Dad.
Bro.
You watch the show.
Why, guys?
Every week. We do our intros every week. What are you talking about?
Yo. So he knows, my dad knows us, like
Yeah.
the Tita crew, but Tiffany, Kirsten, and Via, literally every time I hang out with them, he goes, who's that again?
Which one?
I'm like, Via, Tiffany, Kirsten, my Filipino basketball friends from high school. And it's like, okay, anyways. And then it's like, oh my God, this is why you don't remember. Oh my God.
I think with my dad's his dad jokes, and they like I know when you can tell like he's brewing, like it's coming, and I'm like I don't want to set him up because I don't want to hear it. But anytime we used to fall when we were kids, he'll be like, guys, you hurt the floor. Do you have any scratches? Like, are the stairs okay? So
Dad, I'm bleeding.
He'd do that. The friends thing too, or like he'll never remember our names. He'll be like Jessica, Russell, Julia, Mom, and he'll just like get to like, and he like you can see he's like trying. Or when we're at the drive-through and and there's multiple people in the car, and he drives up whatever. He's like throwing this one. He's like, okay, what do you guys want? And we already tell him, and it's like easy. And then he's like, okay. Then he drives up. He's like, what do you guys want again? And then he'll just do it. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. He never wants to ask.
Oh,
anything.
yes. Oh, yeah. He'll make it. It's easier for us.
Like,
to ask
Mom, do it, Mom.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
They get
He'll
shy.
do the
And I'm
same.
like, bro, just ask for the bill.
Just ask them. Just Ann. It's like no, I'll ask for something. I don't know, Jessie Ann. Go ask your mom.
So good.
Oh man.
Oh man, dads are really funny though.
Yes, dads are the best. But we'll take a break, and we'll be back with more fun after this.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Father's Day, and we're going to talk about this viral video that was literally sent to me 5 seconds ago, where kids are changing their last name to their stepdad's name during their graduation ceremonies. So obviously this really applies to me because so Maddie's name is hyphened. It's like Lagman Nassif. And I'm like, people are going to be like, are you Jewish? Are you Arab? What are you?
What is that?
And I wanted her middle name to be
So
Lee.
exotic.
It's like Madison Lee. And I'm like, people are going to be like, what the hell is wrong with this kid? She's like from everywhere. And we tabled changing her name to Carrie because when we're traveling, all of us are Carrie, but Maddie's still Lagman Nassif. So I'm like, they're going to think you're like this adopted kid trying to kidnap and bring over a boar. But we've talked about it, and her dad's very defensive, which is fair, you know, I understand. And obviously she's so connected to my family, so she's she didn't want to. But in the event that she was willing to do this and everybody was on board, I can't even imagine how much Michael would cry and how much it would mean to him and to his family.
Of course.
But when I saw that, I was really emotional, and that means the most because. No offense, Walter, but it's Michael does. Sorry, it's just I don't want to be a bitch, right?
He's a great guy. Great guy.
You know, that's her dad, and he does his
yeah.
part. Things are changing as she gets older, but Michael's there every day.
Yeah.
And me and Maddie were arguing last night, and I went to bed, and Michael's he was coaching me on my approach, and she doesn't see those things.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And she doesn't see his family invites us to the cottage every summer, or his mom will reach out and be like, what does Maddie want to eat? And when you're teenagers, you're not thinking about how those things what your stepfather or step family is doing.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I married Michael was because his family was so welcoming, and they didn't make me feel like shit for being a teenage mom at any point. Maybe they're saying it behind my back, but never to my face, you know? So
Yeah.
thank you.
I want that clip of your face.
It's no.
Sorry, what were you gonna say? Yeah.
I was like, honestly, every time I watch these videos, I like try not to cry, and it's always
my
so
God.
like heartwarming when you see the dad's reaction. Because it's their reaction, they don't know, right, that the kids are doing this, and like you can see them like fighting tears. Some of them actually do cry, and it's the most heartwarming feeling. And I can only imagine, right, like as a step parent, like coming into a family, as like you don't know what kind of role you're gonna play, right? Is that kid gonna accept you? Is that kid gonna hate you and be like, you can't replace my real parent?
Of course.
For them to be able to build such an important bond with somebody that's not biologically their child, that the child themselves wants to acknowledge that, I feel like that's like honestly the highest honor.
Oh, 100%. And like I mean, as a single woman, like I've toyed with the idea. I would love to have kids one day if I find the right partner. I could also find a partner at the age that we're at who already has a kid. And I think that's such like kind of tricky waters to navigate, because if I love my partner, I obviously want to be there for him and their children. I could never replace their biological mother. But what a blessing to be accepted by the kid one day, right? And them deem you to be such an important figure in their life. Like, if that is something that happens for me, like I think I would be honored by that. So,
yeah, like even like my brother, like with Maddie especially, they're so close. And like when they were growing up, whenever you'd ask her like, who's your best friend, she'd always say my brother first. And I'm like, what was it even on the list? Like, no, and go down.
That is his girl. I remember. I was like, even when she was first born, he's posting her all over their socials, and like they're like ride or dies.
It's adorable.
Yeah, but it was just, say. I'm gonna give him a little applause. I'm gonna give him those flowers. I agree. But yeah, like in terms of like, is it masculine for them to start crying like in these videos or just like in real life? For me, I like love when guys cry.
Oh
me too. It's so hot. It's like, cry.
Yes.
Do it.
That look when it's like they're still trying to be tough,
and they're holding it in,
but they're holding it in. Yeah. Like, but okay. So I was thinking that I was like, in this context, I'm like, oh my God, I love when guys cry. But there are instances too, and it's like I don't want to like make this such a definitive statement, but it's like it depends. There's context, right? There are times where I'm like, oh my God, it's so freaking hot. I love a man who can feel secure in himself to be so emotional in that moment, or to like even when they're like fighting and holding it back. But then I've also seen scenes where it's like they're crying and it's like you just look like a baby,
honestly.
So like there's that kind of crying, which is like complete turn off.
No, that's happened to me before. I had a guy like cry over me because we were breaking up, and I was like, ew.
This is we're breaking up.
Okay, I've had two. I've had one where it's like there's a part of me like they started crying, and I was like, yeah, that's right. You better freaking cry. You're upset to miss me. Yeah, I want to see this. And then I've seen cry where it's just same.
And I was
same
like,
thing.
okay,
I'm like, this is such a turn off.
That's
bro.
enough.
And we're done.
We're done here. Bye.
Oh man. But also it's also Men's Mental Health Month. So as much as we're making jokes, it is also still important. But I think just time and place. Yeah. Context, it varies.
I mean, it's not always, you guys don't always feel attracted to us when we're crying. So I feel like that's only fair. We're allowed to get turned off too.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair. That's true.
I know you said that like Walter would probably feel away, but then do you think that if Maddie actually did change her last name, would that diminish the relationship she has with Walter?
I don't think so. I feel like a name is a name. Like, for me, honestly, even like changing my last name when we got married, like it's so hard. You have to do like all this paperwork and stuff. So sometimes a part of me was like, oh man, I wish I didn't like, and I just assumed it. I didn't even change it. I do think it would really offend Walter though, which is why we haven't done it.
How does Maddie feel? Does she oppose to it? Does she want to?
I think she's more considerate of how her dad
feels.
would feel.
That's fair. Yeah.
And for me, it's like, I don't need you to change your name. I just need you to be respectful to him. Because, like, they still fight, you know? Like, Michael's weird. He does a lot of weird things that drive all of us a little bit crazy. And, like, sometimes we're, like, against him. Like, why would you? Like, sorry, I'm going to put you on blast, Michael. But he uses everyone's toothbrush.
What do you mean?
It's so
No.
gross. I love you so much.
Time out.
Like, he'll just grab August's knives, like, any toothbrush.
I'm locking up my
like,
toothbrush.
Brush my teeth.
What is happening right now?
It's weird. And we tell him all the time, don't do that. Or like he'll take like something that's ours. Sorry, Jada keeps it's so gross.
No, because I'm also picturing Michael being like, Jess?
Like he does a lot of weird, gross stuff, right? But, so like they get into arguments about like the smallest things.
Yeah.
And they fight all the time. It's really funny.
I think that's parents and kids. You know what I mean? I think that's natural.
But with her dad, because she doesn't see him as often, I feel like she doesn't want to fight with him because she just wants to be around him.
Yeah.
Right? So it's such a weird thing of like, I don't know. And like, were your dads like emotional when you were growing up? Like, did they say I love you a lot?
My dad did when he was a kid. When I was a baby and I was a kid. I think there was a certain age where it stopped, and I haven't heard it in a long time. But I don't know. He does it to kids. Like he'll tell my kids all the time, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you."
Yeah,
yeah.
But I also think that transition from like being your father and then becoming grandparents.
Yeah,
I feel like we always see that difference, or it's like, hey, we didn't get that when we were kids. But my dad has always been. He's very affectionate. He's almost like he's like a baby sometimes, where he's just like, "I love you." And that's the thing. Even though we're all like 30 plus, we are forever his babies. And like sometimes he'll look at me. And kind of look at me and be like, and open his arms like, hello, hug me. Or it's like so if cute. I'm cat sitting or house sitting, like I'll get the text like, hi, daughter. I'm like, hi, dad. I miss you. Like, he just wants to hear it back.
Yeah.
But he's a baby like that. But it's not like, he doesn't say it like every day, but he's every once in a while.
My dad's like was never really affectionate. Like he'll say like I love you sometimes, or it's like text, but I still feel like it makes him a little uncomfortable. Like we'll say it to each other in passing, but like when I was growing up, it definitely wasn't like thrown around the house. Yeah. He'll say it to like my kids more now, but even still, like you can tell like he's being like protective of himself and his feelings, and maybe like he didn't get that when he was growing up.
They definitely did it.
Weird. Yeah.
Actually, now that I think of it, it's like once. It's not often. It's like once in a while. But my parents show love through like
actions?
Cooked meals.
Yeah.
Getting you a tiny. You
That's
said
a very
you needed
Filipino
something.
thing.
Yeah, like they do it through gesture and not like verbally, if anything.
But like within like the Filipino culture specifically, how important do you think it is to like carry on the last name?
Yeah, I've thought about it before because it's like so my last name is legally Abrazado, but I've born and raised in Canada, and my family here is my mom's side. So that's also why I've adopted Doloroso, because of how close I am. Then that's where Jada comes from. But I don't know where I'm going to land, like if I get married.
When you marry, yeah.
Like, it's one of those, like, I'm going to jump that hurdle when I get there, because it depends on who the guy is and how that conversation, how strongly he feels. But there is a part of me that feels like if I do have to let go of the last name Abrazado, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what that feeling is.
That's a beautiful last name.
Yeah, it's so nice.
And it's like, I know it's not common, right?
Yeah.
So I do want to keep it, but then it's like, it's like also long. So it's like, I don't know what
Make
that
it
would
hyphenated?
sound like. Yeah, maybe. But then at least with my sibling dynamic, I mean, I have 3 other siblings. If any of them get married, then at least the Abrazado
can carry on.
bloodline kind of gets like continued in that way. But yeah, I'm jumping that hurdle when I get there, but I do feel attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jen?
What's your actual maiden name?
So I actually have a hyphenated kind of like Maddie. So my maiden name is Brown Cruz. The Cruz is the Filipino name. And for me, I knew whoever I was going to marry, I was going to take my husband's last name. That was just something for me. I wanted to make our family unit unified. So I was like, okay, well, I can't be Brown Cruz Grasset. That would be crazy. 3 hyphens is nuts. So I knew I was going to be giving up my last name. So I would like to keep it. I know it's still part of me, but I actually gave Zai the middle name of Cruz. So he still has Cruz in his middle name, and then his last name is his dad's last name.
He's like,
he's in the background. He's doing karate with his chopsticks because we got him
teach
sushi.
him how to use numchucks. This is Christmas gift
yeah,
this
that's
year.
that energy. That's nunchuck energy right now.
A little distracting. But yeah, so like, having that family name is important to me. And then kind of like what you're saying, just having that shared family name is important. So I didn't know who I was going to marry, but I did know I wanted the same last name.
Yeah. I wish, I don't know why. They wouldn't let me keep Lagman when I was doing my license, but they let me keep my mom's last name because, I don't know. So my mom's last name is Bautista, and then on my dad's mom's side, it's Diwa. And it's so funny because, when my cousins are, well-known in Scarborough, and, when people are like, you're a Diwa, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh, you're,
my God. I don't
so
know
much
what that
trouble.
means.
And I'm just like, no, I know what it means.
I mean, they're not wrong, Jess. They're pretty accurate.
So, I like that, like, when people know a last name, they're like, oh, you're one of, like, you know, it's just like when people are like, oh, you're a Scorpio. So, like, I kind of like that reaction because it's like people just have their guard up right away. And Bautista is, like, such a beautiful last name. But I was always so jealous of, like, the kids at school that had, like, the Cervantes and Marcus and Marquez and, like, Cruz or, like, Leyva. Like,
why are you jealous?
because it just sounds so beautiful and it sounds so, like, Filipino. But
It actually, I find it's ambiguous because Cruz is Spanish.
This
Right?
is-
And especially, like, again, being my skin tone, my features, whatever, people are like, oh, Spanish. I'm like, no, Filipino.
Yeah.
Right?
But like Lagman, like everyone literally, like when they would read my name, they'd be like, are you Jewish? Like it's just like
Really?
people didn't associate it to being Filipino unless they
Interesting.
were from that province
Yeah.
and understood because like there's some famous Lagmans. But yeah, so I really wish I could. And like I said, like Carrie, I sound so white, like Jessica Carrie. And I'm like, so I
sounds like
really
a-
just try to go Jess. And I really wish that we could bring our like his real maiden name back or his real name back, which is like Kiatieres. And I'm like, but right, I sound so much cooler. Yeah, like I just want a cool name. I wanted people to stop thinking I'm generic like white lady. All right, we're gonna take a break though, guys. We gotta talk to Zai. He's like breaking it down in the background. So we'll be right back.
We're back, guys. We're celebrating Father's Day. And you know what you guys should do this weekend to like give your dads a break from the grill? You should bring them to Pickering Rib Fest.
Rib Fest.
Rib Fest is so
Rib Fest is a whole
lit.
vibe.
It's
And
so good.
So good.
It's
And I
good.
love that they just do like a GTA tour. So there's one like literally every single weekend of the summer.
yeah.
But this weekend, June 19th to 21st, come to Pickering, guys. Because I'm going
There
to
we
be
go.
there.
Yay! Meet Tita Mickey.
Baking My Fields has a booth, so come check us out. I usually do Ajax Rib Fest, but I was a little preoccupied being at the mall, you know, being a celebrity.
Yeah. She's famous.
So we're doing Pickering this weekend instead. Bring your dads, bring yourself, bring your money, and come get
Come
some good
hungry.
treats. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I love Rib Fest.
I have a funny
You guys
story
go?
about Written Fest.
I do.
I'm gonna tell her because I know she watches the podcast. So this is for you, Joe. Okay, we are at a house party. Next day, she like lends me her shorts because like I slept at her house or
Okay.
it was I think her now husband's birthday. So I'm wearing her shorts.
Okay.
This was so TMI. I don't care. So I went to Rib Fest, whatever. I went to Rib Fest. I enjoyed myself. I'm the kind of person that can go to the washroom anywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
I am not a shy person. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Rib Fest, I had to go to the washroom. I went in the porta potty. I don't know about you guys. I use porta potties all the time. I'd rather do that there than outside in the woods.
It's last resort for me.
Right?
Because I can't-
Like you just can't hold it sometimes. So I went
Fair.
and I'm wearing her shorts, and she's like, "Did you just go to the washroom and you're wearing my shorts in a porta potty?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah,
Yeah?
you can keep them."
Really?
I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, cool."
Okay,
have
no,
free
you just
shorts.
do
Thanks,
some
Joe."
laundry. I
But
was
she'll
just
always
That's
tell everybody
serious.
like, "Just went to the washroom at Rib Fest in the porta potty." I'm like,
What?
Yeah, I went. in the
what are you
porta
gonna do?
potty.
Would not hold it?
I can't hold it in. I just ate like 50 ribs.
She's like, burn
Okay.
them.
Well, if you really want to have TMI,
Well, we're going there.
while we're there,
Next stop.
fun fact: my husband has a whole photo album on
Stop.
his phone of me peeing in public places because I cannot hold it. Actually, like I don't know. I have this thing. Is like if I have to pee, it's like immediately now. Like we pulled over at the side of the
I'm
road.
dead.
I've gone in the bushes. I've gone in
have
like
to
underground
go.
parking lots.
Like-
Like he has a whole. Here's the thing. He has a whole photo album. And I'm
I
like,
hate people
why?
where they're like, "Oh, you have to drive to this place because I have to pee." It's like just pee
Nah.
anywhere.
have
There,
to go,
there,
bro.
there reach a point in time where you're like, you just gotta go and
Yeah.
you gotta make it work. Like, so I get that.
Okay, sorry, we really derailed from
That's
Rib
fine.
Fest.
Sorry.
But
Hilarious.
use the porta potties when you need to, guys.
Yes,
You know,
and go to Rib Fest.
Rib Fest. I love ribs.
I love
like I can eat
ribs.
ribs every day.
I'll do the Rib
love
Fest. I
ribs.
do a blooming onion.
Yes.
And then it's perfect.
Lemonade. You got to
dessert.
get your
Yeah.
lemonade.
Get up,
You can
get
get some
Got to get your
flavored
$10
lemonade.
lemonade.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's
honestly.
good too. Yep.
Because I'm there for the
Mark
whole
of
weekend, I gotta
summer.
like pace it out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I got
Fair.
ribs on the
Fair.
first day. I get my pulled pork sandwich on the second day,
Yeah.
and then the
Pulled
third
pork.
day, they also have like other food vendors. Like the one I go to, they have like a Jamaican food truck, so I usually get like a jerk chicken or like jerk poutine.
There you go. That's some good
Yeah, so there's
eats.
other options, and there
Yeah.
has to be because my family are not pork eaters. Gosh.
I know. I'm like, when people tell me they don't eat pork, I'm like, bro, I'm Filipino. I can't.
Got to.
I was always
When
done it,
we're
bro.
at like when we're at the Mabuhay event and
Yeah.
Coffee Inn was there and they had like the
Oh my
pork
God.
skewers and the lumpia. I was in heaven, you guys. I went home
was
with a
so
bottle and bag.
good.
Yo, I died. Well, at first I was like, oh, I was like, where's your Instagram? And then I saw coffee and I said, I know you guys. I'm like, I love your lumpia. So good.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
so.
their
I still have a
barbecue
bag.
was really good. I brought it home, and then I was like, you could only have one. And he's like, my brother's like, oh, okay.
This is mine.
I'm so happy I
get
didn't have
it.
to share.
Yeah.
But going back to Father's Day.
Yeah, going back to
Yes.
Father's
We're obviously
Day.
going to bring them to Ribfest on the 19th to 21st.
course.
Check
Yes.
out Mickey's booth. But if you guys could describe your dad in 3 words, what would they be?
Oh man.
My dad's like really funny. That's for sure. My dad is really like he's the person like you call like your car breaks down, can't pick up the kids. Like he's like the driver, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh, Titos. I feel
Logistical
like
king
Titos
for sure.
pride themselves on being
On
the
driving?
driver, for sure.
And I would say like my dad's fun. Like his cackle, his Tito cackle is so intense. Like you can hear him like miles away and you're like, where is he?
Oh man, I have to hear it then. One of
You'll
these
meet
days.
him on Sunday and I'm gonna try to make him laugh and see if we can like pinpoint it, like hear it, be like, oh, that's my dad.
There he is. Yeah.
There he is.
I would describe my dad as loving. He's a big lover boy at heart. He's such a softie, as cool as he tries to be. Loving, hardworking. He's funny, but I'm also gonna do this because I know you'll eat this up. You'll love this. He's such a fashionista. Such a fashionista. Jesse Ann, which one? I always do, and I'm like, Dad, or I'm like, either one, man. Jesse Ann, please. He needs the opinion, but yes, Dad, you are a fashionista, which I've absorbed from both you and Mom. But yes, those are my 3 words for my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine are smart. Like he really knows a lot of stuff about everything. Like he knows like everything. Dependable.
Ooh,
Like
that is
very
a good
much like there
one.
isn't anything I could ask of him that he won't show up for or do for or figure out or do for me. Like if I ask my dad, it's getting done. Like that's just that's a staple and that's known. And then
sweet.
I'll also put fun because I feel
Yeah.
like that's like where I get my fun personality from.
For sure,
Like so
yeah.
we talk about how much I love Wonderland and like I get my like adrenaline junkie stuff like
Oh,
probably
from
from
your
him, from my dad. Like we go rides together. For my 24th birthday, we went skydiving together.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll
Totally
give him
Tito
fun.
fun.
You're fun. And
That's
he's
Tito
fun.
fun for
He's
sure.
fun Lolo too. So
Aw,
Yeah.
I love that. Those are good ones.
My dad was really cool when we were growing up. Like he was like, because my parents met at an all ages club. Like why? Like why? It's just so weird. But he used to like break dance, and he was like a BMX
No way.
biker, and like he was just like so cool.
Like
Like
Tito Extreme.
there was like this amazing picture of him in his Club Monaco shirt,
Yeah.
and he had like the hair swoop, like the '90s
Ooh.
swoop. And then
Watch
my mom
out
will
now.
always say like, your dad only used to date pute girls. I'm the first like Filipina girl like he's dated, and it's funny because my mom looks white, right? So I'm just like, wow, Dad. I was like shocked. Like, that's how you were rolling. He's like, well, all my friends were Italian, and like I was like,
Oh
okay.
wow. Oh man. Oh, I'll do this one for my dad. Dad, you're also a great He's very musical as well. He's the typical dancer singer.
Nice.
Type of Tito for sure. Oh my God, what was I just about to say? Oh, I just lost my mind. Okay, just edit that part out. You can just cut it after the
I
next.
like when Andrea doesn't.
Yeah, I know, Dre. Come on.
It's okay.
But yeah.
Okay, were you guys scared of your dad growing up?
Yeah, my dad still has a temper. Oh man, yeah. You don't want to get dad mad. There's one time where I pulled a prank on him and it was like, I'm never doing this. But now it's like, yeah, I know him now. Or I know like I'll
Yeah.
still pull pranks on him, but I know my boundaries. What's too far or not. Yeah.
I was scared. Of
Yeah,
my
I was
dad.
scared too. I was terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like also because he's a fun dad. When he goes from fun to strict, I'm like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
Something really bad.
The contrast
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that, for sure. I get that.
Yeah, he was definitely like the discipliner growing up. Like my mom was more of like the softer one. And like my dad just like I told you guys, he just used to break things. He'd just be like, oh. Like when he broke the cell phone, it was like literally like this. And he was like, and I'm like, so I was just like so scared he's gonna break something. And I'm like, man, don't break it. Like or throw it or something. So he was like, I feel like growing up, he was like very physically scary. Like not like he was always gonna like hit us. But then now he's like very wise. Like he's like
Profound.
it's just funny though, and you know he's gonna get into it. So like sometimes we can't get into arguments because like he'll like lecture and then he'll like talk over you, and I'm like, so then sometimes everyone's like, okay, Dad, it's not your turn. Just like we only need a conch, right? Like you don't have the conch, you can't talk.
Yeah.
But he'll be like, oh, wait, I'm not done my point yet, and we're like,
Oh my gosh.
So like, and then sometimes we're like, we didn't get into this conversation to argue, but then like he'll make it an argument.
Yes.
And then so now it's just like annoying.
Or like he doesn't know, or like everyone in the room will be like, okay, yes, Dad, or like we're already agreeing with you. Yeah, and then it's like, oh my God, Dad, it's done. Like we're over this, but they just have to have the last word or the last say. Sorry, just such a random story. There's one time where like he was like so mad because like the living room was like dirty, so like he's like, dude, no one's cleaning up. Like it was just one of those like he worked a full shift. He's home. He's tired. The house is messy, so he's like, what are you guys doing? And then like there was a box my nanay, our Lola, had like the brand was like Tootsies. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why is no one is cleaning? Who's Tootsies are these? And it's like, you know when you're in trouble, so it's like you're not allowed to laugh, but you're like, oh my God. So you're like holding in the laughter, because if you laugh, he's just gonna get more mad, and then you're gonna get in more trouble. But it's like, oh my God. Who's Tootsies are these?
I haven't seen those in a while. I don't even know if they sell them anymore.
I know. Shout out if anyone knows the brand that I'm talking about.
One thing I will say about my dad though is like he was really strict on my brother and sister for sports, right? Like they're like strict schedule, like we're a basketball family. So now Maddie's in volleyball, and he's like, and he said, I was like that with your brother and sister, and I don't want to be that way with Maddie. So I was like, wow, okay,
Self-reflection and
it's like
growth.
a wonderful
That's growth.
area of breaking a cycle.
Self-awareness. We love that.
Yeah, we do love
That was actually part of the. As much as I love my dad and I'm singing his praises right now, he was too tough on me during sports. So actually, there was like a period in time where he was like not allowed to watch. Like it was just too much. And then I didn't like the pressure. As an adult, there's a part of me that does feel a little guilty, but then at the same time, like he didn't change. Like it wasn't like it was just the way he was like yelling. It wasn't supportive.
I know we have to go for a break, but this is so Filipino dads like in Filipino basketball. Intense. Like they're coaching on the sidelines, they'll get thrown out. But I will never forget this one tournament, Falcons. It was like Ryan Nunez was he got fouled or whatever, and like the coach came up to him and he like pushed him. And his dad's like this very small man. His dad ran off the bleachers, grabbed the coach, and punched him in his face. And I was like, oh my God, did you see when Tito punched him? Yeah, but like when we're saying Titos are so intense, like I don't think it's like that now, but those for me were like the golden days of like, whoa, like everything's so intense. Like Filipino basketball is everything.
No, Filipino basketball, like that could get its own
that was
episode,
bad. So then,
honestly.
and then the whole team got into a fight.
Oh man, hala.
I don't even remember who. But that was like really intense. Yeah. So for Filipino Titos, that's what like rings in my head.
They're all passionate in their own ways, you know? How it comes out.
Sensitive kings for sure.
Yes. All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back after this. Right back after this. Welcome back. It's our favorite segment. We got Am I Bastos Father's Day edition.
We should bring the paddles next time.
Oh yeah, we should.
Yes.
Paddles.
Oh,
I would say
We will.
Filipino dads and titos are so bastos, honestly.
Oh yeah,
they can be. Yeah, for sure.
No,
Sorry,
not
they
can.
love you. Just are. But more bastos than titas and moms? It's in a different way.
It's two different. You know, but sometimes titos be out here, like, you know, they say titas are the chismosa ones, but I'm like, yo, sometimes these titos are just as chismosa as
They are.
the titas are.
Yeah,
so,
they are. Like when I was kids, they'd be either at the kitchen table or in the garage with their suka and whatever fried item they'd have, drinking beer and just like chismissing.
yeah, they do it. It's just the titas are like over mahjong or like karaoke, and then the titos are like in the bar drinking or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, let's kick this off.
Anyways.
Soundboard. You
Yeah.
have to remember that one. That's another one we
Anyways.
gotta add.
Can you print out a picture of his face and then just put anyways? It would be so good.
Anyways.
But I know that Kai's dad's not here, but he helped her pick out her outfit for STC and also
Yes.
extremely fashionable. What the
Very.
heck?
There we go. Yes. And then his cute haircut as well that Kai does. Okay. Am I Bastos Father's Day edition, scenario 1. Your dad asks you to fix his phone for the 47th time this month. You've already showed him twice. Am I Bastos to tell him to Google it?
Nah, bro. Learn some skills.
I feel bad, like not my dad specifically, but my father-in-law. Like when he has to do anything new, like they went to China, he's like, "Can you download the app and put it in my phone?" Or like he'll ask me a question, like, "I don't understand this."
Yeah.
So anytime I'm coming over and they ask me to come over, it has to do with like their app, like Crave is not connected, or like, "Can you download it?" And I think it's so cute, you know, like it's like endearing.
Yes. Yes.
Jesse, I mean, Dana has different thoughts. Let's hear them.
No, one time, okay, first of all, my dad like promised the church that they would record the
Service?
Yeah.
or a performance. That's it.
I
'cause
know
they're
you haven't
quiet.
been in church in a while.
They're gonna record it and he's gonna upload it to YouTube. YouTube. Okay. And I said, then he's like freaking out and he's taking it out on me. I said, Dad, why? Well, why did you promise them that you would upload it to YouTube if you don't even know how to do it? And then I said, you know what? You have to go on YouTube. You have to figure it out. I was very short with him in the moment.
Yeah.
Something I've absorbed from my dad.
Thank you.
God's working on all of us. So yeah, then I remember I left him. I think I left him for like at least an hour. And then I came back and I like peeked on his screen. And I saw like 75 tabs.
Shout out for him for having a computer, though.
He tried. But he's good with other things. He loves like those AI apps. Like, because then our family group chat will just get random photos of like, it's like a family portrait, but we're all like singing a song.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God they don't know how to do that. My family doesn't know how to do that yet.
So I've had multiple times where I've like told my dad, like, Dad, you can figure it out. Or they have like FAQ pages on their website or
Just
whatever.
Google it, man.
But as of late, I've seen those things where it's like, you know,
They taught you how to ride a bike. They taught you how
yeah, all the things that
Yeah.
they've helped you, or you know, maybe he wasn't the most patient with me, but it doesn't mean I have to be short with you because. So I'm trying to do a better job of just being more graceful and patient with my dad, and you know, it's his first time figuring
Yeah.
out this stuff as well. So, but it's not Bastos. I get it.
Like
Okay, I've been
purchasing
there.
things online, like my parents still won't do it. Or
Yeah.
like booking an appointment on Life Labs. Like my parents are like,
Yeah.
"Can someone do this for me?" And it's like, and my parents are young. They're only in their 50s. And I'm like, guys, like it really shouldn't, I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You know? And then like my father-in-law's like, what's AI? What's Chat GPT? I don't understand. Like, why do people need to use it? So like the easiest way for me to show him was like his landscaping, and he was getting rid of 2 trees that he just didn't like. I'm like, look, now you can like, you know, put them in and see how the house will look like. And then my mother-in-law's like, wow. And like, she's like, can you change this on our house? And then she's like, Jim, look. And then he's like, Jess, why'd you show her that? Now I have to do all this stuff.
You just made a project list for
Yep.
me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Or
sorry.
as my dad calls it, EI. It's AI, Dad, AI.
Oh my gosh. Okay, next scenario. Your dad insists on paying for dinner even though you're a grown adult with a full-time job. Is it Bastos to secretly pay for the bill first?
No, my dad
course
wants me to
not.
pay. He's like, Jess, you got this? I'm like, oh, okay. I forgot my wallet. Always, I forgot my wallet. Or like, he won't even ask me, like, if I want coffee. He'll be driving and be like, oh, I want coffee. Can you get me coffee? And I'm like, Dad,
I feel like we have opposite dads.
my dad is a smart cookie, man. Holy. It's like, dude, you're not scoundreling for money. Like, sometimes it's literally like, who's treating? It's never dad's treating. And if dad's treating, we're like, oh, we're going to get a lobster. And he'll get so angry, right? And like, he'll open his wallet too. And I'm like, this guy's, what the fuck?
You have money.
Bro, he never does it.
My dad just bought me McDonald's last week.
Dad,
Yay. Oh,
here,
he
her
got
dad
McDonald's money.
paid for a whole entire trip for her family.
Oh, don't do
that. Oh, come on.
Dad. No, I'm just joking.
I will say, like, my dad is used to, like, you know, like, provider and, like, he'll pay. However, he is not shy when it comes to what he wants for gifts. So, like, without question, a couple weeks before Father's Day and his birthday in the group chat, it's just like, link. I want
so smart.
no setup, nothing. It's just, or it's like, oh, Jesse, look, I look good in this. Like, and then I'll take that link and send it to the group, like the sibling group chat, and be like, this is what Dad wants. It's like, and then we'll split it. And
That's
get it for
fine.
him.
But my dad will ask for something, and then like one time he got him like really nice glasses, and he ran over them.
Shut up.
And I'm like,
Well, not on
Dad,
purpose.
of course not. Or like, I don't know where my pods are. I don't know where my phone is. And I'm like, dude, we can't even buy you nice things. Or like, we'll buy him a hat, and then like you can tell he like doesn't like it. And in my head, I'm like, okay, just give it back then. But then like, and then all of a sudden I'll just see it in his closet, like at the very back. Like his face is so obvious. So I'm like, in my head, I don't even have the heart to tell Michael sometimes of like, he's the one that picks it out. I'm like, oh, my dad's never going to wear that.
Too funny. Let's see. Scenario 3. Your dad sends you a Facebook video titled, "Watch this before it gets deleted." Am I Bastos if I never watch it?
I will never watch that.
He's be like, did you see what I sent you?
No.
And then I'm like, no. I'm like, Dad, I don't have time.
Didn't.
Especially if you send me 15 things.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what's important.
No, I'm the same. You're not Bastos if you don't watch it. Also,
No.
but once in a while.
Gosh,
You know?
it's okay. My dad doesn't do that. My father-in-law does. He sends all those. It's like if you don't pass it on to so many people.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Those
you know,
ones.
why
I'm
are
like,
you
why did you
doing
even
this?
pass
those
it
ones
on?
kill
Over
me.
chain mail when I was like 10 years old, guys.
That's
That's
like
bad.
early 2000. Remember, like when you
Remember?
first got an email,
Yeah,
and then
you'd,
you
like,
got
pass it
those,
on.
and it's like, oh my god, I
Or
have
if
to
you got
send-
like the MSN message.
Yes, yep.
But
Good
they,
throwback.
dads love Facebook, man.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
on it all the time.
So my dad is like a professional Facebook marketplacer
Yeah.
right now. That's like his.
Oh,
that's
is
like
he?
his
That's
social
his
media. He's
thing?
like, "What's on marketplace? What can I get?" The kids got brand new bikes. I got a new basketball net.
Nice.
I got a free barbecue.
Dad, I hope you're taking notes here. Holy man.
You can find some pretty cool stuff on Marketplace.
Yeah,
though.
no,
I'm just saying,
he
you just
lives
gotta
on
find the time.
marketplace.
What I will say though, like maybe my dad's like, but my dad is very generous with his time. Like the reason I moved out, I paid so little to move out, was because he renovated that person's basement, so that I could live there for cheap. So like when it comes to like renovations and stuff, like my dad's, it may take you a little time, but he'll always do it.
Yeah.
Like right away.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's a good daddy trait. Okay, scenario 4. We got time for one more. Your dad calls you. You miss the call. 30 seconds later, he texts, "Call me." No context. You spend the next 10 minutes panicking. When you call back, he just wanted to know what time the Raptors game starts. Am I Bastos if I stop answering these emergency-sounding texts?
No, this is not my dad though. This is my mom. She'll be like, "It's an emergency, 911," and call me like 30 times. And I'm like, "What is it?" And she's
That
like,
part.
"What size is your kid's feet? Because there's a sale."
That's the thing. He won't text, or he'll be like, "Call me back." But it's like, he'll call like multiple times in a row. It's like that. If I don't pick up after like your third attempt,
I'm probably
just chill.
Yeah.
Just wait. I will call you back. But I don't know. My only thing is like, it's not Bastos, but then I'm also scared where it's like, that one you don't pick up might
Yeah,
be like an
yeah.
actual emergency, which is like kind of scary. What do you guys think?
You guys, do I have a millennial dad? Because I
I think so.
I think so. Right, what are you gonna say next?
So if my dad calls me, he calls me one time, and then that's my notification to call him back. Like if I have a missed call from my dad,
Yeah.
then that's my notification to call him back. Like I'll never get like a follow up text. He doesn't.
Yeah, my dad
double
doesn't do
call
that either. It's just my
Like,
mom.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even get the text message, no voicemail, nothing. It's
Or
just
he'll text and ask what he actually wants,
Or
like
what
a
he
normal
wants,
person.
direct.
You know?
yeah, or he'll text me
Yeah.
after.
Or sometimes leaves a voicemail by accident.
I don't think I ever get a voicemail, but yeah, and it's like the only time he'll double call me is if it's like 5 hours later and he still hasn't heard back. He's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Okay.
But like that's like a reasonable
That's
amount of time.
reasonable.
That's very reasonable. Why
Exactly.
does she have her phone in 5 hours? But that's like the most amount of urgent contact I'll get.
That's good.
I like when my dad prolongs my name and I know like he needs something. He'll be like, "Jess," and I'm like, "What?" But one thing I forgot to mention for Facebook is both my parents will do. They'll screenshot something I've posted and they won't like crop it out
Yeah.
or like download the picture and then they'll like repost it like as my. Oh
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Just download the like, or when you print screen it, you have to crop it. Like they
Yeah.
don't understand that.
It's so
sometimes I'm like, and like his screenshot right now is like one from my story. Like that has like my, and I'm like, Dad, I'm like, at least like when you're like zoom in, and he's just like, he's like, oh, I don't know how to do that. That's why I don't get my
precious.
parents new things, you know, like new technological things because I have to explain it and I
Yeah.
don't have time to explain it.
Yeah.
So
It's so cute. There's this someone that I work with, and like their Zoom display pic is a screenshot where I'm like, oh my god, use your headshot.
Oh no.
And she keeps calling WhatsApp what's up.
it's so cute though. It really is endearing.
It's endearing.
But it doesn't
It's
affect
cute.
you, you know, like
Yeah.
when it's not a real thing.
Okay, fun fact. I hope they never see this, but like, yeah, she used to think
Your mom?
peace out meant like hello, like it was the initial greeting. So she'd like walk up to the group and
peace
be
out.
like, peace out. But like none of us had the heart to be like, you're saying it wrong.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, that was
Anyways.
fun. Anyways.
Anyway, it's so good. It's so good.
Is that where I get it from?
Yes. Well, you should say it the way your dad says it every single time.
Anyways, okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be back with our last segment of the episode.
Welcome back, everybody, and it's time for our Hollow Hollow segment. And how can we let this week pass without talking about our very first Filipino NBA Finals champion?
Hey!
Do we
So
know who it is
epic.
yet? No, we don't know who it is, but there will be one. It doesn't matter. We're on both teams.
Yes.
I didn't even know at first, and then somebody's like, "We have Filipinos on both." I'm like, "Oh, my
We
bad."
have Filipino on both.
Guys, like, it's honestly, it's epic. Like, I just feel like the relationship that Filipinos have with basketball, and we never had Filipino representation within the NBA. So this is like crazy to think we have one on each side for this finals. Like, so
That's dope. It's honestly
very
super
exciting.
Dope. So we have on the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson, and he's in his 12th NBA season. And he actually represented the Filipino national team back in the day.
Amazing.
And
Love
then on the opposite team, we have the rookie Dylan Harper on the San Antonio Spurs. So do you guys have like a favorite?
I love Dylan Harper's mom.
They're so cute,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, she's a hot girl, yo.
I
Hot girl,
I was
hot.
like, August, look, okay, this is gonna be us, okay? I'm manifesting that. I'm saying it out
Yes,
loud.
let's go. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, he's
like,
gonna get the height.
Man, my kid's
There we
huge
go.
right now. His hand's almost as big as mine, and he's 3. I'm like, you better be a big guy. And then everyone keeps joking. They're like, maybe for football, because he's so heavy-footed. Like, you can hear him. He's like when he's coming, like, I knew he was doing something bad this morning because I could hear him going to the kitchen, opening drawers. So thank God he's heavy. He's like heavy-footed. He'll never be able to
There you
sneak
go.
out of the house.
Like, it'd be good, you know, lay up.
So just for that, I'm more of like a Dylan, and I love that he's a rookie, and like and I love all of his videos about Filipino food and him trying halo halo. So
I love it. I love that both of them embrace their Filipino side. Wemby's on San Antonio. Honestly, the Spurs are pretty sick. I think they're dope. It'd be cool to see Wemby win too. But as an East Ender, that's also unlike for New York, like the energy.
Yeah.
New York is gonna shut down.
Yeah.
Okay, if New York wins this,
Plus they have Mamdani.
bro,
I know.
Oh, they're
New
gonna
York's on
shut
fire
them.
right now.
Oh my God. No, honestly, I'm excited for them too. It's anyone's game. It's anyone's game. I'm happy if either side wins.
that's
But-
what everyone's saying. They're like, it doesn't matter who wins. Like
I
they're
know, and,
happy
like-
if either or.
I know. But so I mean, I know people are annoyed of that, and I've heard that online too, but I'm genuinely good with either side. But yeah, what New York is feeling right now is like, it's just
How
so
we felt.
reminiscent of 2019
Yeah.
Raptors. So there's like that underdog
Yeah.
feeling too that I have for them. So
And I know Dee, she's a native New Yorker.
Yeah.
I see your stories, Dee. I know.
D.
We're on your side. We're on our side. We'll be honorary Knicks fans with you, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, like our husbands were talking the other day, and they're like how like if the Knicks don't win this time, they might not ever win, and like how the Spurs is such like a young team.
Yeah.
So like low key, I was like happy OKC didn't win. Sorry, OKC
Yeah.
fans. But in like all the videos of like all like the Filipino basketball players, they're saying that Jared McCain was like the most Filipino. Like he was like really
I didn't know
representing.
that.
I didn't know he was Filipino either. Man, it's so hard. We're all mixed. It's just like everyone's so racially ambiguous. And then when you find out, you're like so happy inside. You just want to like cry. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Dylan Harper's mom gives me such feel good vibes when they're like hugging.
Yeah.
And she was like looking up at him. I'm like, oh.
So cute. They have adorable relationship.
We don't see a lot of dads on the NBA. Like, I feel like there's a lot of single moms.
A lot of single moms.
single
man.
moms.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Whose dad came into my mind? He has the 3 sons. 2 of them are in the NBA.
Ball?
Yes, there we go.
Lamal-
Like that's like
name?
when I think NBA dad. I don't know, my mind
Yeah,
just
and then
went there.
Curry, obviously. But,
And oh yes, yeah.
But then other than that, and I
Yeah.
guess LeBron.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Still think of moms though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of moms.
But a lot goes into it, like anything competitive, even like dance, like sports, whatever. Like the commitment that has to go into practices, any budgeting for leagues and tournaments and travel and things of that. Like so much goes into it. So it's like pretty awesome, right?
And honestly, okay, so we've been talking about our dads this episode, and I'm so silly. How did I not shout out my own husband for being a great dad?
Hey, man's like me.
Because he coaches Zai's basketball. Like,
Oh,
he's
no
his
way.
basketball
Oh, I
coach.
didn't
And I'm
know
like, why am I not
that.
talking about this?
Oh, that's sweet.
And like, I really appreciate how much he shows up for our kids. Actually, the other day, we were at Amaya's soccer, and then she's getting all emotional and needy and whatnot. And someone asked, like, oh, like, who does she come to more when she's emotional? Like, who does she come to more for support? And both of us were like, both. Like, it's actually equal between the two of us in terms of who our kids favor. We also ask them all the time. They're like, who do you think loves you more, mommy or daddy? And they're like, both. Like, they legitimately can't answer the question.
I love that.
And so that's somebody who shows up as a father and shows up as a dad, right? And it's like, it means a lot of different things to different people, but he's actively involved. He was his soccer coach at one point too. So just reminded me. Just as a point.
Shout out all the dads.
Like, my dad and my brother, every time Maddie's in sports, like volleyball, she did soccer, they come to every game, every tournament,
that.
right? And like, August is definitely a daddy's boy. And I like love it. Like, I'm so here for it. Like, do I get jealous sometimes? Sometimes. But like, every night he wants Michael to put him to bed. And like, he's always looking for Michael. So it's just such a great feeling. Like, two different experiences. Like, being a single mom and now having a partner I can like fully rely on. And like, it's funny too, because even though like Maddie will like be so like, you know, teenagery, like if she's trying to prove a point, she'll be like, Mike, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever, you don't want to gang up on me, you do that. You can see it. It is really so nice. Like, he's a different dad from the dad that I had. He's obviously different from Walter. And you can tell, like, I love when like our partners can just clue in and be like, I didn't have that and I want to be that for our kids. And they're like learning. And it's just now it can come like full circle.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that.
So what's the best advice your dad ever gave you? So much.
Don't get a credit card.
That's a big one.
Check out our financial episode to learn more of that story. But he also taught you a valuable lesson.
I learned the lesson,
right?
yeah, because I didn't listen.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
There you go.
That's what I should listen to.
See, my dad's not like, because I think it's also like the whole like immigrant and just like English is not his strongest language. That's why he always asks us to ask for him and things of that nature. So he's like a man of few words. And again, he's shown everything through gesture. So he's never verbally told me this, but through his actions, just being a hard worker and the dedication to your family. Like as an adult, when I kind of look back and just things that he had to deal with, and like he worked 2 jobs, he is in 2 choirs, he was a Knight of Columbus. The church even has like their version of Couples for Christ, which is their MME, marriage movement enrichment or whatever. So just committed to all of these things, and not once did he complain, or like sometimes he's upset, but like he'll still just kind of go and do it. And I think I get that dedication and commitment from him for sure.
Wow. Yeah, my dad is like the preacher, he's the lecturer, right? So he so one of his taglines is at the end of the day and like day by day, you know.
Come to find out.
He loves to give advice. It's so weird. But he's always said to us, like, when we were growing up, like, we wanted to spend so much time with our friends. Right? Naturally. And like now Maddie's doing that. But what I've really realized is like, you can really always rely on family. And I really never believed that when I was growing up, you know, like I thought my friends were everything. And they still, like, some of them still are, right? They're my ride or dies. But I'm trying to teach Maddie that, and it's just so true. Like, if I call my parents with anything, they will literally like jump over the moon for my kids, for me.
Same.
I don't want to cry.
I know.
It is so endearing, right?
Yeah,
But
100%.
and my dad really tried to teach us that.
Yeah.
So that's one. And like, my dad is so likable. I don't know why, because I find him so annoying.
I feel like everyone finds that annoying with their parents, right?
But he's
Like,
so likable, and like, he always says, like, don't take life so seriously, and you can't plan. Like, I'm a planner, and he knows that. I'm so type A, I'm the ate. And he's like, you just have to go day by day, Jess. Like, you know, like, you can't always have a plan. So they really enjoyed life. And they taught us that as kids, like, to have fun. And like, they still do that now. But my dad has like a lot of hobbies, has a lot of friends. So I just like that he's so like jovial, and like he can just like, he's so easygoing. And he really does take it day by day. Like, he does not plan at all. So I think that's the big ones for me.
Those are good ones. Nikki?
Oh.
Oh.
What life lesson didn't make sense until adulthood that you got from your dad? I have one.
Go for it.
So, and maybe this is actually the better advice that I've had from my dad. When I was going into university, the same conversation where he said, don't get a credit card, he also said, don't pick your job based on money. He was like, you can always make more money. He's like, he's like, pick a job that you actually love and you enjoy and you're passionate about. Like, don't worry about money. Money will always come. At the same time, then saying, don't get a credit card. But it didn't make sense then. And I was 18. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go into psychology. I'm going to be a therapist. I'm going to make my own hours and I'm going to be working. So now working in the social services field, I was like, I actually don't like it that much. But you know what I do like? Baking cupcakes.
There we go.
So I was like, now,
Look at
I guess
that.
like what, like 15 or almost 20 years later after you said that to me, that's still resonating because like I'm so passionate about building this business. And like it doesn't matter how many hours I'm putting into it, how much sacrifices it takes, like I'm still enjoying it and loving it. And I want this to be my full-time job. So I'm like, if I only listened when I was 18, like I would already have my storefront, I would be established already instead of starting at like 30 something. But yeah, it's just one of those things like you don't realize it until you're living it and you're in it. And I'm like, all right, that was good advice.
Good words of advice, Tito. That's a good one. And you're living it. You're doing
living
it.
it.
I love it.
Yeah. Anything else for you guys didn't make sense until adulthood?
No, something that didn't make sense. I think maybe not like it wasn't necessarily advice. I guess again, it's still tying back to like dedication and hard work. As a kid, it's just kind of like, yeah, dad loves us. He's just busy. He's working, you know. But now as an adult, to realize the magnitude of sacrifice that he put to make sure we, you know, had what we had and that he provided for us is just leaves me truly grateful, truly blessed. And if and when I ever have kids, like I would want to reciprocate the same type of love.
Yeah.
For me, it's like just going on like family first is, and now he'll like really drill this into me, is that he knows I'm such a hard worker. I'm so passionate about what I do, but he's like, you really have to make sure like your family's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like pour the same amount of energy into your family because when work is gone or at the end of the day, he's freaking at the end of the day. He always says it. It's so annoying. That should be like his t-shirt. It's like, that's all that matters. So he'll just always remind me, like if I'm telling him about what's going on in the podcast or like work, he's like, okay, that's great. Like, I'm proud of you. That's nice. But he's like, but how is Michael? How are the kids? Yeah. So he's just always reminding me that I have to take care of them first.
Yeah.
So yeah. I know we're like over time, but there's just like one more thing, like something that your dad sacrificed that you appreciate more now. Because I feel like there's so many things that they do that we don't like.
Oh, man.
So I can start because I just,
There you go.
So my brother played basketball, and like obviously basketball is really expensive. But I remember when my dad, they were in a clothing manufacturer, and they actually sold one of their machines, so that my brother could go
No way.
to like wherever he was going. I forgot what it was, but like we were really jealous of my brother at the time because he was getting so much attention. But like whatever we wanted to do, and if we were good at it, they like always showed up.
Yeah.
And like my dad is so passionate about like sports and stuff, just so overly supported. So just very thankful of like how hard they worked and how much they were willing to give up so that his kids had like that opportunity to continue like living their dreams and like whatever it was.
That's beautiful.
Honestly, I think I appreciate it more now. That's something my dad sacrificed is he stopped smoking for me. So he used to be like a chain smoker, like pack a day. And I remember when I was younger, like whenever we'd like go out, like even from like the car to the store, he's like lighting a cigarette, and he like made me hold his hand because in the parking lot, I'm like, So I hated it so much. And then like one day I sat him down and I made him watch this like Oprah episode, you know, when they like show you like the black lungs and what it was like. And I was like, Dad, you have to stop smoking. So he stopped, and like I was like, okay, great. But I think as an adult, especially like when I see what addiction is like, what substances do for people, how nicotine impacts people, especially when it comes to stress. I realized that like, again, as a young parent, like my parents were like early 20s when they had me. So as a young parent, I know what it's like to be a parent now and to be overwhelmed and be stressed out. And like that was his vice. Again, we talked about the mental health stuff. Like you don't talk about your feelings, you don't know how to deal with it. So you have external vices. And so like he gave up, he gave up his external vice for me because I asked him to. And I bet that was really hard because I know how hard parenting is, right? And like it's something that I'm working through and struggling well as well. I have my own vices that I'm working through. So now having to experience it and to be like, yo, he stopped that for me. It means, okay, anyways, next.
Why are we crying during Father's Day episode?
No, the love that your parents have for you, and it's like this like beautiful understanding and realization as you get older, as you, and especially when you become a parent yourself, right? Because then you're faced with the same things and you're like, wow, they did that for me. I'm a little repetitive. Again, it's like the hard work. Like one story that sticks out for me, like where as an adult I was like, oh man, like this guy did a lot. So aside, like my dad he loves to dance, he loves to sing, and because he was like dedicated to the jobs, the church, the family, this man has sacrificed his sleep schedule. Like to this day, because I think he's just conditioned, it's like, I don't even know how you do it because I'm tired.
Yeah, right?
After a certain amount. So the fact that he just operates like that, like he has sacrificed his sleep, his physical health. And then like there's one time where he had the opportunity to join, mind you, it was like, local, but like a band. And my mom had to be like, you can't, like, because you're dedicated to the church, you're dedicated to the family. So now he'll like spend nights singing, and when I was a teenager, it's like, oh my God, my dad's like singing again. But like that's his only time to do that. So he sacrificed that for us. And sorry, the story that I was touching on earlier was, I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, Dad, I remember you just, I knew you loved me, but I don't really remember you being around because he was always working. Dad's just working. He's providing for the family. And he told me his schedule, and it was like something crazy, like 11 to 7. Then he would go to another hospital and then do like 7 to 3. And then he'd drive home an hour in traffic so he could be home for an hour. And then he'd like then do another hour of traffic to go then do choir practice. And I was like, Dad, that's so dumb. Why would you come home for like an hour? And he goes, that's the only time I have to come see you guys. And I was like, it was like in that moment, I was like, oh man. And then it's like, yeah, I just think of things like how I'd be so selfish and I'm like, oh, I wouldn't do that. But he did that for us. So yeah, man, the years of dedication and sacrifice for the family just always.
I say like his schedule reminds me of somebody else's schedule that I know. Oh, I'm just busy. Anyways. Okay, we're still over time. Sorry, Jay,
But yeah, that's a good episode. Make sure you hug your dads, your Titos, the brothers, the Lolos. Even if you don't have a child, they have a child themselves. That's the important males that show up in your life. So
and tell them
some love.
Maligayang Father's Day.
Anyways, you guys know where to find us. Same Tita time, same Tita place. Thank you for coming by and have an amazing week, y'all.
Bye.
Ingat.